All right, guys, this video is going to tell you the parts of a transverse wave. All right, so a transverse wave is shaped like a snake or like an ocean wave, so just like that diagram you see on your screen. Transverse waves can also be either mechanical or electromagnetic type waves, right? So they can be both. All right, the first part of a transverse wave we're going to talk about is the midline. So I've got it color coded and they are numbered. So if you look down here at the very bottom, you've got your definitions. And then on the diagram, I've got everything numbered and color coded for you to see. So that midline is right here. It bisects the wave. That means it divides it in half lengthwise. So it goes along the wave and it divides it in half. All right, the next part is the crest. The crest is the highest point on the wave. So it is up here at the very top of our wave. Now, there's more than one crest on a wave. There's crest right here and right here and right here, okay? So I'm just showing you one on your diagram just so you know what we're looking at, but there are more than one on the wave. All right, the next part of the wave is the trough. So that's down here, labeled right there in green. And now just like the crest, there is more than one on the wave, but I'm only labeling one just so you know what that looks like on your wave. And the next part is the amplitude. The amplitude is a distance from the midline to a crest or to a trough. So on your diagram, I have actually labeled this one twice since there are two ways we can measure it. Now, you could also measure it here or here or here. So just like the other parts of the wave we've already talked about, there are multiple ways to, or multiple places to measure the amplitude. All right, and lastly, our last part is wavelength. This is the distance between two troughs or two crests. And since there are two places we can measure it, it is up here twice on our diagram for you. Now, just like amplitude, we can measure it between two other crests or two other troughs. So there are other places we can measure it on the wave, but just for the sake of the video, just for the sake of that diagram, so it's easier to read, I've only put it up there in the two places, okay? And those are the parts of a transverse wave.